Hi everybody, it's math time. It's math time. So, hello, how is everybody loving this group? How's everybody loving this group? Isn't it great? How do you love all the leaders? Please share in the comments how much you're liking the education in here. I'm hoping you're loving it. I know I'm learning stuff. My dog is driving me crazy today. He's out of his mind. Yes. So I have him locked in the office because he keeps running out there and barking. I don't know who he's barking at, but it's pissing me off. So I don't know how many people are going to jump on here. It's a Saturday. Oh, Michelle's going to jump on here. Great. But it's a Saturday. People are running around. But it's the only time I have because I have something to do tonight. And so I have to squeeze this in wherever possible. And you guys, you know, you'll all watch it on the replay and leave me tons of questions like you always do. So cheers. I'm still under the weather. I'm still like drinking a ton of thieves tea. Okay, so I'm just sucking that down. So today, before we get started, if you guys are watching this, before you get started, you're going to need Loving It, So Refreshing to Learn from New People. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Clarity. You need some clarity because I'm trying to do this right. Okay, clarity. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's backwards because I'm trying to flip it so you can see everything. You need clarity because, you know what, math sucks. Right? How many of us will agree that math really sucks? And sometimes, you know, to think about that we have to figure things out and do math kind of sucks. But, well, seasons, folks, Young Living, but new to me. Awesome. Yes, they are. So I'm putting on some clarity to get clear. And, of course, we need a little highest potential because that's what we're all looking to achieve, some highest potential. So let's get some highest potential in here. Oh, my God, it's so good. Who puts it in their hair? I always put it in my hair, because I just feel like then my hair smells so great and behind my ears and on my earlobes. All right, so we have some high potential, we have some clarity, and we're gonna get busy. And whoever joins us later, whatever, please leave questions, comments in here. I actually put the math problems in the group, so just search for them. Again, it's Saturday Sense, C-E-N-T-S. So look up Saturday Sense, and you will find the math equations. But we're gonna go over those math equations right now. But before I get started, I just wanna talk a little bit about the Young Living Foundation. Some of the things you need to know when you first sign someone up. When you sign up a new member, right? We're talking about new members here, right? This is what you're going to see. So, you're eligible for Rising Star Team Bonus. You're eligible for the Fast Start bonus, you're eligible for the Start Living bonus, and you're eligible for the uni-level commission with 100 PV. So, if you spend 100 PV, not only do you get the bonus, the Fast Start bonus, you also get the entitled 8%, okay? So, it's 8%, and then on your second level will be 5, on your third level will be 4, and so on and so forth, so that you know that. And you can get all this information in the virtual office in your dashboard, all right? So that you know you can look in there. But we're going to figure out how to calculate commission with the Rising Star bonus, with the Fair Start bonus, with the Star Living bonus, and the Unilevel, which is your 8%. All right, so I am going to do a little math, a little arithmetic, and a little word problems, because who doesn't love some word problems, right? Okay, so we're gonna get started with some word problems, and then we're going to figure this all out. All right, so let me just get to my paperwork here. Give me 1 minute. Okay. All righty. So let's get started with the very first thing. So by the way, the slides that I'm using and the calculations that I figured out and how I learned this was through Melissa Pepping's Basics. So if you have done Melissa Pepping's Basics course, then you know how to do this. If you haven't done Melissa Pepping's Basics course, Basics, B-A-S-I-6, take a look at it, look for it, because she offers a really good program, and I found it to be really beneficial. I learned a lot, and that's how I learned how to do the math, right? So it was really important to do the math. Now, the other reason why it's important to do the math is this. When you have a team member, a brand new person who's doing a workshop for you, right? Wouldn't it be nice to, when everybody signs up, for you to jot down and figure out how much their commission check is and give them a little slip of paper and say, hey guys, or hey Mary, or hey Susie, this is what you're going to make this just because you did this class, just because you were able to figure it out. So it's a nice little tool to know how to do this, especially when you're just signing people up like that. Okay, so the first question is, you're going to enroll a new member. Maybe I should turn this around and you can see it for yourself, but the questions are in here as well. You enroll a new member into your first level. They purchase a premium starter kit and a 4-pack of Ningxia Red. A canister of Balance Complete, which is not the one I wanted to do. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on, guys. Just bear with me 1 minute. I just want to... Oh, yeah, I guess that is it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you enroll a new member in your first level, okay? And they're going to get a premium starter kit. They're going to get a 4-pack of Ningxia Red, and they're going to get a canister of Balance Complete. All right? That's what they're going to get. I'm just trying to find where's the... I feel like something is off. I'm such a terrible teacher today. Yeah, okay. So what is the PV for those 3 things? All right, so let's do this together. So a premium starter kit, right? The premium starter kit, your PV is 100, correct? Your PV is 100. The 4-pack of the Ningxia Red, how much is a 4-pack of Ningxia Red? I wrote it down here somewhere. So the 4-pack of Ningxia Red is $130.75. So your PV is going to be $130.75. The Balance Complete, a box of Balance Complete is $51.25. Okay, so what is your PV? Just your PV on these 3 things. It's going to be the total amount. You're going to add them up. It's $282. So the personal volume that you, on these 3 things, is $282. All righty? Now, we need to figure out the commission on that. So let's do a little math. All right? So let's go to the next one. What is your commission if you spent 100 PV? Remember, depending on how much you spend is what your commission is going to be. So if you spend 100 PV, then you're entitled to the Fast Start, the Unilevel, and what was the third thing? And your, it was the Fast Start and the Rising Star, okay? So you're gonna get the Fast Start, the Rising Star, and the Unilevel. So we have to calculate what you get when you spend 100 PV. Alrighty, so let's do that. So the first thing you wanna do is, let's see. You have your 282, okay? So we're gonna take, let's get a new sheet of paper. We're gonna get our 282 PV, and we're gonna multiply that, okay, by 25%, right? That is your Fast Start. Let me see. That is your, I just had it, I always forget, your Rising Star. That 25% is your Rising Star. So you're going to multiply that by 25%, and that equals $70.50. I just want to make sure because I did some work this morning. $70.50. Okay? Now, we need to figure out what your Unilevel is going to be. That's the 8%, right? Because it's under you. So now we need to figure out what your 8% is. So what you're going to do is you need to reduce this by 70%. You need to reduce the 282 by 70%. So what I like to do is I just multiply it by 30% and you get your number. So I'm going to take the 282, okay, and I'm going to reduce it by 70%. Or that's your Unilevel. Or I could say times 30% is going to equal, and I have a calculator here if you want to do it with me, but I already have the answers. So you can grab your calculator just to make sure times 30% is going to be $84.60. So you're going to have your $84.60. Okay? Now you're going to take that $84.60 and you're going to multiply it by 8% because that's the 8% that's entitled to you. So you're going to take your $84.60 and you're going to multiply it by 8%. Okay? And when you do that, it comes out to $6.74. Okay? Are you guys clear? You're going to be following me with this? So $84.60 times 8% is $6.70. Well, it says 76 cents, but I said 74 cents. Oh, it's 76 cents. Okay, 76 cents. All righty. Now, what you want to do is you also get the $25 fast bonus, right? The bonus. That's just a given because you spent 100 PV. So you're going to add an additional $25. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 25%, which is, you're going to take your PV, which was 282, right? That you multiplied it by 25, and that brings you to $70.50. $70.50. And then you're going to add your 8% unilevel, which is your $6.76. You're going to add that, your $6.76. Plus, you're going to add your $25 bonus, your fast start bonus. That's what you're going to add to that. So when you add those three things up, your commission is $102.26. Okay? That's how you figure that out. All right? So remember, you're going to take your total PV, you're going to multiply it by the 25% to get your $70. I'm doing this backwards, so it's so confusing. To get your $70.50. Then you're going to take the 282 again, and you're going to multiply it by 30% or reduce it by 70, whichever way you want to do your math. Okay, and then that comes out to the $84.60, and then you're going to take that $84.60 and you're going to multiply it by the 8%, which is your money, and you get the $6.76, and you're going to add your $25 bonus equals your $102.26. All right, you might want to watch this video about 10 times. I'm sorry, guys, my nose is running. I'm just bleh. All righty, so that's how you would do it at 100 PV. That's you spending 100 PV and signing someone else up, okay? You would get $102.26 on these three things. The premium starter kit, the Ningxia Red packet, the 4 packages of Ningxia Red, and the basic complete. So basically, you just got your money back. That's pretty good, right? What if you only spent 50 PV? What if you only spent 50 PV? How would that be calculated? How would that look? Okay, well, we know already, that the PV is $282, right? Okay, you're still entitled to that rising star, or I should say your start living. It's either fast start or start living, one of those. They all sound the same to me. Let's just say it's the fast start. Okay, so you're still entitled to that, which is you're going to get 25% of that 282. You're still entitled to that 25% of the 282. So that brings you to the $70.50. Correct? That still gives you the $70.50. Now you also still get the $25 fast start bonus. So you still get that $25 fast start bonus. Okay? What you don't get is the 8%, the unilevel commission. Okay, that's what's going to be removed when you only spend 50 PV. So your total is going to be now $95.50 instead of the original $102.26. Now you're probably saying, well, it's only $6.76. Keep in mind, after 3 months of that member being on, if they're not on Essential Rewards, but whatever, whether they're on Essential Rewards or not, after 3 months, that fast start bonus is no longer, you're not eligible for anymore. So you drop down to the 8%. So the only thing you're entitled to is the unilevel of the 8%. So if you're spending only $50, you're not going to get that 8%. Okay? So you have to know that. So you want to make sure that you spend the 100 PV so that you get everything that's entitled to you commission-wise. All right? Because with Young Living, you have to spend $100 a month in order to get commission on your organization. But if you're just signing people up and you spend 50, you will not get the unilevel, but you will get the fast start and the start living bonus. Got it? All right, so now that we spent the 100 and the 100 and the 50, let's go to another problem. Let's move along. Now, if you guys have questions down the road, just ask me, leave comments, and I'll make sure to go over it everything again. Okay, let's see. You enroll a new member in your first level. They purchase a basic starter kit and nothing else. What is the commission on a basic starter kit? Does anybody know what the commission is on a basic starter kit? Well, the answer is 0. There is no PV on a basic starter kit. Okay, so you will not get any commission. When you enroll somebody in a basic starter kit, you want to enroll that person in a basic starter kit because they want to build their own kit. Maybe they don't want the premium starter kits that are available. Maybe they want to start with supplements, or maybe they want to start with some of the skincare line and soaps and detergents or whatever it is, but they don't want to start with a premium starter kit. You might want to sign them up with a basic kit and then just do add-ons, or I call it a la carte shopping, and build out their order for the month. All right, because you're not going to get anything on just the basic kit. Basically, I tell everybody that signs up with a basic starter kit, it basically just makes you a member so you could get the 24% discount, but you're not getting anything else. It's like signing up for a membership. All right, let's move along. Number 3. Okay, so you enroll a new member into your first level. All right, no, that's not it. Okay, your personally enrolled member has a party. So now your personally enrolled has a party, and they enroll 3 new members. Okay, each member purchases a premium starter kit, and one member also orders a 5-day cleansing kit. What is the PV on that whole thing? So let's see. We have here 3 premium starter kits. So you get $100 for each kit. So that's $300. Okay, that's 300 PV. You also, somebody ordered the 5-day complete. That's $124.75. So you get full PV on that. So that's $124.75. So your total PV is going to be, of course, $424.75. That's the total PV. Now keep in mind, we're calculating your commission. This is your first line enroller had a party. So these are the people that are going to be number 2 in your organization under you. So how do we calculate that? So we know the PV is $424.75. Okay, and what we want to do is we're going to calculate, let's see if I have it here. I know I do, but I just want to double check myself. Okay. You are entitled to 10% because of the fast start. Okay, you're entitled to 10% of the fast start. So you're going to take that $424.75 and you're going to multiply it by 10%, and that's going to equal, okay, $42.47. Alrighty, so your commission on your number 2 legs, okay, your number 2s for this order would be $42.47 because you get 10% for the first 3 months on your second legs. Alrighty? But that's only if you spend, again, 100 PV yourself. Alrighty? Are we good? Okay. Actually, I lied. Scratch that. I said it wrong. This is for $50. That's for 50 PV. This is all you get for 50 PV. Guys, you see, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so if you spend 50 PV, you get just the 10% fast start, which comes out to the $42.47. All right, if you spend 50 PV. But what if you spend 100 PV? Now you have, again, $424.75 on your second leg. Okay, and what you want to do is you're going to reduce this you're going to reduce this by, let me see, you're going to, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, you're going to reduce it by 70, right? You're going to multiply it by 10 like you did before. You're going to multiply it by 10 like you did before, which was the 42.75, which was what you would get at 50 PV, right? But now you're at 100 PV. So this part is still right. You're multiplying it by 10, and you're going to get the 42.75. Now what you want to do is you want to reduce it by 70, and the best way to do that is I multiply it by 30. So you're going to take that 424.75 once again, that 424.75 once again, and you're going to, I multiply times 30%, and I'm going to get, and we could do it here on the calculator, 424.75 times 30% will equal 127.42. 127.42. You're going to take that 127.42, okay, and you're going to multiply it by 5, because remember, 8% is for the first leg, 5% is for the second leg. So these are your second leg. So you can take your 127.42, you're going to multiply it by 5, and you're going to get $6.37. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your 42.75, which was the 10% that you received, 42.75, which was the 10% you received, plus your unilevel, because you spent 100 PV, which is 637, equaling 48.84. 48.84. So your second leg, if you spend $100 or 100 PV, you're going to get 48.44. If you spend 50 PV, you're only going to get 42.47. But you want to spend the 100 PV because this might not be your only leg, and they might all go on Essential Rewards, and you want to make sure that you always get the 10% for the 3 months plus the unilevel commission that goes with it. And remember, this compounds because if those people have classes and sign people up, you're doing it again and again, right? So you want to make sure that you are strategic in how you make your investment each month. And again, Young Living requires you, if you're building your business, to spend 100 PV each month so that you get the entire thing, right? It doesn't make sense to leave money on the table, ever. Alrighty? So I believe I covered about 3 different scenarios here. I know nobody's on. I know it's busy. I know this is a boring subject, but trust me when I tell you, you guys are going to be revisiting this over and over and over again, and you're going to be asking lots of questions. So do yourself a favor, take notes, write this down, and down the road, when you have your class and you start calculating, just follow these simple steps. I will take pictures of the calculations and post it in the files so that you know that the calculations, I believe, are off, but I'm going to have to, they're off because the prices were less and now they're more money. And so it's calculated on lesser amounts with the Ning Charette and the Basic Complete. All right, guys, I hope that this was beneficial. And again, if you want to learn more about how to do calculations and you're not sure and I confused you, I apologize. Just leave comments below and I will make sure to clarify it for you. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And don't forget, tomorrow Diane will be on and she's going to be talking about how to set up for a vendor event and how to make sure that you make the best presentation for your vendor event with the right tools that you need to succeed in it. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.